Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Explain Maths. Now in this video I will be explaining of the multiplication of a polynomial by another polynomial. Okay, and then I will solve exercise 8.4 of the Ncert textbook. So let's begin the class. First we will see how to multiply a binomial by another binomial. So to multiply a binomial by another binomial, we have to multiply each of the two terms of the first binomial by each of the two terms of the second binomial. And while multiplying, we have to use the distributive law as well. So I will give you one example. With the help of that, it will be more clear that how to multiply the two binomials. So this is the example I have taken. Now I will show you how to multiply 3x plus 5y with 5x minus 7y. So the rule says that you have to multiply each term of the first binomial with each term of the second binomial. It means 3x you have to multiply with 5x minus 7y, and then 5y also you have to multiply with 5x minus 7y. So let's write it. So here you have to first multiply. You have to take the first term of the first binomial and multiply with the second binomial. So 5x minus 7y. Then take the second term of the first binomial, which is plus 5y, and then multiply with the second binomial, which is 5x minus 7y. Now you have to use the distributive law. So 3x multiply by 5x, then minus, as in here it is minus sign, so it will be minus 3x into 7y. So you can see here the each term of the second binomial is multiplied with the first term of the first binomial, right? Now same way I have to use the distributive law over here also. So 5y multiply by 5x and then again minus 5y multiply by 7y. Now if you can see here also sign was minus only. Why? Because outside the bracket here it is a plus sign. If outside the bracket, if it's a minus sign, then you have to change the sign over here. Okay. When you are multiplying, the sign will get changed. Now after that, let's multiply it. So 3x into 5x. So 3 into 5 is 15. X into x is x square minus 3 into 7 is 21xy plus 5 into 5 25xy and then minus 5 into 7 35y square. Now after that you have to see if there is any like term, then you have to combine it. So I can clearly see here is also xy, here is also xy. So these both are like terms. So you have to combine it. So it will be my 15x square. Now minus 21 plus 25. So as 25 is greater, right? So sign will be plus and one negative, one positive. So you have to do the subtraction. So 25 minus 21 is 4xy minus 35y square. So this is the multiplication of one binomial by another binomial, and here you can see each term of the first binomial is getting multiplied with the each term of the second binomial, isn't it? If you see here, each term is multiplied by the each of the two term of the second binomial. So this now we will see how to multiply a trinomial and a binomial. Now we will see how to multiply a binomial by a trinomial. So to multiply binomial by a trinomial, we have to multiply each of the three terms in the trinomial by each of the two terms in the binomial. So we know that in a trinomial it will have three terms and binomial it will have two terms. So we have to multiply each of the three terms in the trinomial by each of the two terms in the binomial. So let's see one example, then it will be more clear. So I have taken a plus 7 multiplied by a square plus 3a plus 5. So here a plus 7 is a binomial and a square plus 3a plus 5 is trinomial. So let's start the multiplication. So first you have to take the first term of the binomial, which is a, and multiply with the trinomial, which is a square plus 3a plus 5. Then take the second term of the binomial, which is plus 7, and multiply again with the trinomial. So a square plus 3a plus 5. Now you have to use the distributive law. So a multiply by a square. Now this a you have to multiply with each term of the trinomial plus a into 3a plus a into 5. Now again 7 you have to multiply with each term of the trinomial. So 7 into a square plus 7 into 3a plus 7 into 5. Now a into a square, it will be a cube, plus a into 3a will give you 3a square, plus a into 5 is 5a, plus 7a square, plus 21a, plus 35. Now wherever is the like term, you have to combine it. So you can see 3a square and 7a square, this is one like term. Then 5a and 21a, this is also like term. So you have to combine the like term. So a cube plus, now if I 3a square plus 7a square, if I add it, I will get 10a square. Same way 5a plus 21a, this will give me 26a plus 35. So this is the multiplication of a binomial by a trinomial. Now next we will start with the exercise 8.4. So I'm going to start with exercise 8.4. Question number 1 is multiply the binomial. And the first question is you have to multiply 2x plus 5 and 4x minus 3. So again we will follow the same rule. You have to multiply each term of the first binomial with each term of the second binomial, right? So first you have to multiply 2x with 4x minus 3 and then plus 5 again multiply with 4x minus 3. And then after that we have to use the distributive law. And if there is any like term, we have to combine it. Okay, so let's begin. So it will be 2x multiply with 4x minus 3 plus 5 multiply with 4x minus 3. So if I multiply 2x, first we have to multiply with 4x and then minus 2x multiply by 3. Next, plus 5 multiply by 4x minus 5 multiply by 3. Then 2 into 4 is 8x square minus 6x plus 20x minus 15. Then it will be 8x square plus 20 minus 6 will give me plus 14x plus 15. So this is the first answer. Now moving to the second question. It is y minus 8 multiply with 3y minus 4. So now if you can see here, you have to follow the same rule. You have to multiply first y with 3y minus 4. Okay. And then you have to multiply minus 8 with 3y minus 4. So let's start multiplying now. So y multiply with 3y, then minus y multiply by 4. Now here minus 8 multiply by 3y. And now as before bracket there is a minus sign. So minus and minus will become plus 8 multiply by 4. So when there is a minus sign you have to be little bit careful. Now y into 3y will give 3y square minus 4y minus 24y plus 32. Now minus 4y and minus 24y both are like terms. So let's combine it. So minus 4 minus 24 will give me minus 28y plus 32. So this is the second answer. Now third question. 2.5L minus 0.5M and 2.5L plus 0.5M. So to multiply this, there is one identity also, but here I am not going to use the identity because it is not given in the question that multiply using the identity. So I will follow the same rule. First 2.5L, I have taken the first term of the first binomial and I have to multiply with the second binomial, which is 2.5L plus 0.5M. Okay. Then minus 0.5M multiply with 2.5L plus 0.5M. After that 2.5L multiply with 2.5L, then plus 2.5L into 0.5M, then minus 0.5M into 2.5L, and again before bracket there is a minus sign, so this plus will change to minus 0.5M into 0.5M. So if you notice over here, this is 2.5L into 0.5M, here also 0.5M into 2.5L, and here it is plus, here it is minus. So I can see here both are additive inverse of each other. So this will get cancelled out. If you multiply also, this will give answer as 0. So now I am left with 2.5L into 2.5L. And we know that 25 square is 625. Here after decimal 1 digit, here also 1 digit. So 1 plus 1, 2. So here we have to place the decimal point in such a way that after that it should have 2 digits. So I have to place decimal point between 6 and 2. So 6.25 L square, and then now I have only the last term 0.5 M into 0.5 M. So 5 into 5 will give me 25, and in 0.5 after decimal 1 digit, here also 1 digit, so 1 plus 1, 2. So you have to place the decimal point in such a way that after that it should have 2 digits. So you have to place the decimal point over here. So it will be 0.25 M square. And later on, if you you will study the identity. So this identity says that a minus b into a plus b will give you a square minus b square. This is the standard identity. Now if you see according to that also, you will get this only 2.5 whole square minus 0.5 m whole square. So you will get this only as the answer. Now the fourth question. You have to multiply a with x plus 5 and then plus 3b with x plus 5. So a multiplied by x plus a multiplied by 5 plus 3b multiplied by x plus 3b multiplied by 5. So a into x will give ax plus 5a plus 3bx plus 15b. So this is the final answer. Because they don't have any like term, we can't combine. Though here x and x is there, but here is a plus 3b. We can't combine that. So this is only your final answer. Now moving to the next question. So fifth part of the first question. Here you have to multiply 2pq plus 3x square and 3pq minus 2q square. So first multiply 2pq with 3pq minus 2q square. Then plus 3q square you have to multiply with 3pq minus 2q square. Now start multiplying the first term of the first binomial with each term of the second binomial using the distributive law. So 2pq into 3pq minus 2pq into 2q square. Now plus 3q square into 3pq minus 3q square into 2q square. So if you solve it, 2 3s are 6, p square q square minus 2 2s are 4, p q cube plus 3 3s are 9, p q cube. This is 9 and minus 6q to the power 4. So just see if there is any like term. So we have to combine that like term. So we can see over here that minus 4pqq plus 9pqq, they both are the like term. So we have to combine it. So it will be 6p square q square minus 4 plus 9. So this will give me plus 5pqq minus 6q to the power 4. So this is the fifth answer. Now moving to the next question. So now sixth question, it is 3 by 4 a square plus 3b square, and you have to multiply with 4 times a square minus 2 by 3b square. So if you see the second binomial, this 4 is outside the bracket. So my first step will be to multiply 4 with each term of the second binomial. So it will become 3 by 4 a square plus 3b square multiply with 4 times a square, okay, which will, I am multiplying 4 with a square and then 4 with 2 by 3 b square. So when I multiply 4 and a square, it is 4a square minus 4 into 2 will give me 8 by 3b square. Okay, so these are two binomial. Now start multiplying the first term of the first binomial with the second binomial. So it will be 3 by 4a square multiply with 4a square minus 8 by 3b square. And then plus 3b square you have to multiply with 4a square minus 8 by 3b square. Now next we have to use the distributive law. So 3 by 4a square multiply with 4a square, then minus 3 by 4 multiply with 8 by 3b square plus 3b square into 4a square minus 3b square into 8 by 3b square. Now we can see if anything I can simplify. So I can see 4 and 4 I can simplify. 3 and 3. Then 4 times 2 will give me 8. Then here also 3 and 3 I can simplify. So I am left with 3a square into a square will give me a to the power 4 minus. Then it will be 2 because 2 is here. So 2, sorry, here a square is also there. So it will be 2a. A square b square. And then next will be 4 threes are 12 b square a square minus 8 b to the power 4. B square and b square will become b raised to the power 4. Now if you can see this 2 is the like term, so I have to combine it. So 3a raised to the power 4. Now minus 2 plus 12 will give me plus 10 a square b square minus 8 b raised to the power 4. So this is the final answer. So this was the all about question number 1. Now moving to question number 2. Now question number 2, find the product. So first question is you have to multiply 5 minus 2x and 3 plus x. So when you multiply two numbers, then only you will get a product. So this question is same like the previous question where we were multiplying two binomials. So here also both are binomials. So you have to multiply and you have to get the product. So let's start. So again the rule says that you have to take the first term of the first binomial which is 5 and multiply with the second binomial which is 3 plus x. Then take the second term of the first binomial which is minus 2x and multiply with the second binomial which is 3 plus x. Now use the distributive law. So 5 into 3 plus 5 into x minus 2x into 3 minus 2x into x. So 5 into 3 is 15 plus 5x minus 6x minus 2x square. Now if there is any like term, you have to combine it. So 15 plus 5 minus 6. So it will give you minus x minus 2x square. So this is the product of the first question. Now second question, x plus 7y multiply with 7x minus y. So x multiply with 7x minus y, then plus 7y multiply with 7x minus y. So use the distributive law, x into 7x minus x into y plus 7y into 7x minus 7y into y. So x into 7x will give you 7x square minus xy plus 7 into 7 49xy minus 7y square. And again combine the like terms. So minus xy and plus 49xy. So here minus xy means here it is minus 1. So minus 1 plus 49 will give plus 48. So 7x square plus 48xy minus 7y square. So this is the product of the second question. Now third question, a square plus b multiply with a plus b square. So again take the first term of the first binomial and multiply with the second binomial which is a plus b square. Then plus b multiply with a plus b square. Now a square multiply by a plus a square into b square plus b into a plus b into b square. So a square into a will give a cube plus a square b square. B into a is ba plus b into b square will give b cube. So this is the product of the third question. Now fourth question. Now if you already know the steps, please pause the video and solve by yourself, and then later on you can check the answer. So p square multiply with 2p plus q, then minus q square multiply with 2p plus q, then p square into 2p plus p square into q minus q square into 2p, and as before bracket minus sign, so here also sign will change. So minus q square into q. So p square into 2p will give 2pq minus p square q, then minus 2pq square, and q square into q will give minus q raised to the power 3. So this is the, sorry, here it is plus. So 2pq plus p square q minus 2pq square minus q raised to the power 3. So this is the product of the fourth question. Now we will move to question number 3. Now question number 3, simplify. First one is x square minus 5 multiplied by x plus 5 plus 25. So if you see the first part, it is nothing but the multiplication of two binomial. And then you have to add 25 in that. And if anything is getting simplified, you have to simplify and give the final answer. So let's start first multiplying these two binomial. So first you have to multiply x square with x plus 5. Then minus 5 multiply with x plus 5 plus 25. Now x square multiply by x plus x square into 5 will give 5x square, minus 5 into x will give minus 5x. As before bracket minus sign, so this plus will change to minus. So 5 into 5 will become minus 5 into 5 will become minus 25 plus 25. And you can see minus 25 and plus 25 both are additive inverse, so it will be 0. So let's cancel out. So it will be x cube plus 5x square minus 5x. So this is first answer. Now the second one, a square plus 5 multiplied by b cube plus 3 plus 5. Now this question is also same like the first one. So just try by yourself. Okay, pause the video, try by yourself, and then you have to check your answer. So a square multiplied by b cube plus 3, then plus 5 multiplied by b cube plus 3, and then plus 5. So a square into b cube plus a square into 3 plus 5 into b cube plus 5 into 3 plus 5. So a square into b cube will give a square b cube. A square into 3 is 3a square plus 5b cube plus 5 into 3 15, 15 plus 5 20. So this is the final answer. Now moving to the third question, t plus s square multiplied by t square minus s. So this is the, you have to multiply two binomial. Okay, so t multiplied by t square minus s plus s square multiplied by t square minus s. So t into t square will give t cube minus t into s will give ts or st, anything, plus s square into t square will give s square t square minus s square into s will be s cube. And you cannot combine anything now. So this is your final answer. Now moving to the fourth question. Question number 4. So you have to simplify this. So you can see here a plus b into c minus d. This is nothing but the multiplication of two binomial. Then again a minus b multiplied by c plus d. This is also multiplication of two binomial. So let's start multiplying these binomials first, and then we have to add 2 times ac plus bd in that. So first one, you have to multiply a with b minus d plus b multiply with c minus d, then plus a multiply with c minus d, then minus b multiply with sorry, it is c plus d minus b multiplied with c plus d, and then 2 times ac. See, 2 multiplied by ac will give 2ac plus 2 times bd will, you have to multiply, it will give 2bd. Now a into c. Now you have to multiply a with c also with d also, right? So a into c will give ac minus a into d will give ad plus b into c will give bc minus b into d will give bd plus a into c will give ac plus a into d will give ad minus b into c is bc minus b into d is bd. Why minus? Because before bracket there is a minus sign, so sign will change. Then plus 2ac plus 2bd. Now let's simplify. If something you can reduce it. So minus ad and plus ad, it will be 0. Plus bc and minus bc is also 0. Then after that you are left with ac plus ac. So this will give you 2ac. Then minus bd and minus bd. This will give you minus 2bd. And then at the end we have 2ac plus 2bd, isn't it? This 2. So again you see minus 2bd and plus 2bd. This both are additive inverses. This will be also 0. So you are left with 2ac plus 2ac, which will give you 4ac. So this is the simplified answer. So see, you can see here the question were looking very big, but the answer is only 4ac because many things got simplified. Okay. So now let's move to the next question. Now fifth question, x plus y multiply by 2x plus y plus x plus 2y multiply by x minus y. So here also you have to multiply two binomials here also and two binomial here also, and then you have to simplify if possible. So now start multiplying. So first you have to multiply x multiply with 2x plus y, then plus y multiply with 2x plus y. So this is the first two binomial I have multiplied. Now I am going to start multiplying these two binomials. So x multiply by x minus y plus 2y multiply with x minus y. So x into 2x will give me 2x square plus x into y will give xy plus y into 2x will give 2xy plus y into y will give y square plus x into x will give x square minus x into y is xy plus 2yx minus 2y square. Now let's see anything we can reduce. So you can see plus xy and minus xy will be 0. And there are so many like terms. 2x square plus x square. This will give you 3x square. Then 2xy and here also plus 2xy will give plus 4xy. And then y square and minus 2y square will give minus y square. So this is the simplified form of this answer. Now next question, x plus y multiply with x square minus xy plus y square. So here you have to multiply a binomial with a trinomial. So first multiply x with the trinomial. So x square minus xy plus y square. Then y again multiply with the trinomial x square minus xy plus y square. So x into x square will give x cube minus x square y plus xy square plus y into x square is yx square minus y into xy will give xy square plus y cube. Y into y square will give y cube. Now you can see if anything you can reduce it. So xy square and minus xy square will get cancelled out, and then minus x square y and plus yx square. See, this is also x square y only. This order is different, right? And we know that multiplication is commutative. So yx square can be written as x square y. So I am left with x cube plus y cube. So this is the simplified form of the sixth question. Now moving to the next question. Now seventh question. So if you see in seventh question there are decimal numbers, right? But no need to worry. If you start solving it, this question is really very simple. So I'll request everyone, please start solving it by yourself, and then you just, if you have any doubt, then you can just go through my answer. Okay, so here first you can see you have to multiply a binomial with a trinomial and then minus 4.5x plus 12y you have to do. So let's start with the multiplying the binomial with the trinomial. So first it is 1.5x you have to multiply with the trinomial, which is 1.5x plus 4y plus 3, and then second term of the first binomial, which is minus 4y, you have to multiply with the trinomial 1.5x plus 4y plus 3, and then minus 4.5x plus 12y, which is given in the question. Now start multiplying 1.5x into 1.5x. So we know that 15 square is 225, right? So 225 you have to write, and then in 1.5 after decimal 1 digit, here also 1.5 after decimal 1 digit, so 1 plus 1, 2. So your product should have two decimal place. It means you have to place the decimal point over here, and x into x will give x square. Now plus 1.5x into 4y. Now 15 times 4 will give you 60, right? But here is 1.5. So after decimal 1 digit. So product also you have to put the decimal point in such a way that after that it should have 1 digit. So you have to place it over here. So actually it is 6. 1.5 into 4 is 6 x y plus 15 into 3 is 45. But here after decimal 1 digit, so it will become 4.5x. Then again minus 4 into 1.5. So just now I did the multiplication over here. So again it is going to be 6xy, and then before bracket minus sign, so this plus will change to minus, and 4 into 4 will give 16, y into y is y square. Again this plus will change to minus, and 4y into 3 is 4 into 3 is 12, and then minus 4.5x plus 12y. Now you can see so many things will get cancelled out. Plus 4.5x minus 4.5x minus 12y plus 12y plus 6xy minus 6xy. So actually you are left only with 2.25x square minus 16y square. Okay. So this is the simplified form, though the question were looking very big and by appearance it was looking little difficult, but when you solve it, the question is very simple and very interesting also. So now this question is having one more part, so let's do it. Now eighth question, here you have to multiply two trinomial, but the rule is same. Okay, you have to multiply each term of the first trinomial with each term of the second trinomial, and you have to use the distributive law to start multiplying. So I have taken the first term of the first trinomial, which is a, multiply with the second trinomial, which is a plus b minus c. Then take the second term of the first trinomial, which is plus b, and multiply with a plus b minus c. Then take the third term of the first binomial, which is c, and multiply with a plus b minus c. Now use the distributive law. So a into a will give a square, plus a into b will give ab, minus a into c is ac, plus b into a is ba, plus b into b is b square, and b into minus c is minus bc. Okay, here it is minus bc, and then you have to multiply c with a, which is ac, c with b, which is bc, and then c into minus c will give minus c square. Now let's see if anything you can simplify. So I can see here minus bc and plus bc will be 0, and minus ac and plus ac will also 0. So I am left with a square plus b square minus c square, and then plus ab and plus ab will give you plus 2ab. So when you are giving the final answer, you have to give in the descending power of the variable. Okay, so that's why I have written a square plus b square minus c square. And in the variable, if they have the same power, then you have to use the alphabetical order. So in alphabetical order, first a comes, then b comes, then c comes. So I have followed that order. Okay, so this is all about exercise 8.4. So if you see the rationalized textbook, it has 4 exercises only, which I have completed. Okay, but I would like to do one more exercise which was there in the old NCERT textbook, because according to me that exercise is very important. And I have seen that many schools, though it is omitted from the rationalized textbook, but still they are teaching it. Okay, because it is going to be very helpful in your grade 9, isn't it? So in my next video will be the questions of the uh, questions given in the old textbook. Okay, the last exercise of the old textbook, that I will be covering it. So that's all for today's class, and if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel and share with your friends also. Thank you.